down here at a place called Newton Aycliffe today, and in a pub called the Cobblers. A subscriber recommendation, and of all people, it's Mrs. Metalman. She's been here a few times with a friend, said the food is very, very good. It's nice inside as well. And one thing I noticed straight away was something called the Big Daddy Burger. It's 3 prime beef burgers. We've got an American style cheese slice. We've got hash brown. We've got 2 buttermilk chicken goujons. We've got crispy bacon, a fried free-range egg, 3 onion rings with shredded iceberg lettuce and a seeded bun. Served with skin on fries and a dip of pot of burger sauce. Sounds absolutely sensational. I would have to spoil it by looking right at the bottom, because right at the bottom it says all of that comes to 2,062 calories. Good God, talk about death by burger. I'm up for the challenge. Bring on the food. I've got nice clean cutlery, so we're off to a good start. Got myself a drink, so cheers. And really interested to see what this burger's like, how big it is, and whether I can eat it all. Now, I like beef trough. Nothing usually defeats me, and I cannot ever recall having a doggy bag to take home. Normally, if me and Mrs. Metman go out together, as well as eating my food, I usually finish off her food as well. But we'll see how it goes today with this Big Daddy Burger. And there we have it, the Big Daddy Burger. So it's topped off with 3 onion rings. We've got the 2 goujons. We've got some bacon inside. We've got cheese inside. We have got 3 beef patties inside. We've got iceberg lettuce. Wow. Where'd you start? Right, I'll tell you what we'll start with. We'll start with some salt. We'll start with some tomato sauce. A drink to settle the nerves. Right, I'm going in. Don't know what with. Start with an onion ring, I think. Now, nice onion ring. Now, I know some people like them dead crispy, and now I don't. I like mine nice and soft, and that was nice and soft. See what the skin and chips or fried I like. Nice, firm, a little bit of a crisp, but nothing too hard. There's nothing worse than eating hard food. I'll tell you what we'll do with the last onion ring. Let's put in this burger sauce. Let's see what this is like. Nice, very nice. So a very pleasant addition. I think what I'm going to have to do here, I'm going to have to pull this apart because I know I've got a big mouth, but my choppers will get nowhere near this. So, oh, now let's see what that egg's like. Oh, egg is a bit of a disappointment, to be honest. No run at all on it, so a bit overdone on the egg size. Let's have a bit of egg. Let's have a bit of this chicken gouda and a little bit of this burger sauce as well. I mean, the egg was described as a nice free-range egg. It sounded lovely. And it might well have been, but I must admit, I like that run on an egg. I'll show you around this side. The chiffon bouchons, a little bit hard, a little bit over for me. Let's see if I can taste it a little bit with some of this barbecue sauce. So it has done. It definitely needs it though, otherwise it would have been quite dry. So I can see why they give you the barbecue dip, because it definitely needs it. Let's have a look inside these. They're the 3 beef patties. I've been slightly burned. The taste is slightly burned as well. So slightly disappointing on that. The good thing is you've got this lovely dip, which is going to run out before long, which does really lift it. We've got that bacon in there as well somewhere, doing a good job of hiding. So we do actually have a bit of bacon in there. Bacon is very, very subjective. Some people like it very crispy. Me, I like mine very, very soft. This is putting the right fight, but one way or the other, it's going down. So smoked bacon, I must admit I prefer mine unsmoked. Again, subjective. The inside of the beef patties is okay actually, it's just the edges. To me, they've been cooked a bit too quick. After I put my order in, it wasn't that long before I got my meal put down in front of us. I never mind waiting for food. It has been cooked fresh, and I would prefer to wait longer and get better quality food. It's actually quite surprising how big that looked. But when you get into it, and when you start digging down into it, it's not as big as you initially think. The burgers underneath the top one are definitely more tasty. Lost that burnt smell there now, and that burnt taste. But this barbecue sauce would be really nice. I think this would struggle without it, mind. So I must admit, initially I was a bit worried whether I'll be able to finish all this or not. Especially when I first saw the size of it when I first come in. But to be quite honest, I could get a dessert in after this. I'm not going to. I am supposed to be on a diet. But I think I paid enough for this. I think this was £15.60, I think. So I think for an afternoon meal, I think I paid enough. Yeah, the winner. So that was a big daddy burger. Wasn't as big as I was expecting. Initially, yes. Wasn't as filling as I was expecting. To be honest, no. Was as tasty as I was hoping. Very much like that. A little bit of a burnt smell, a bit of a burnt taste. But I think that is rushed cooking. I don't mind waiting for correctly cooked food. So that was a bit of a disappointment. It's nice inside here. Staff, very friendly. Lovely girl that served us. Nice friendly atmosphere in here. Quite a few people in given this afternoon. So obviously a popular place. Would I come back here again? Yeah, I would. Would I spend, was it £15.50 whatever, on a burger like that again here? No. I'll be trying something else, I think. Well, that was the Big Daddy Burger down here, Cobblers Hall, down here in Newton Aycliffe, which is in County Durham. What did I think? Well, the Cobblers Hall itself was very nice inside. The staff were great, dead friendly. The cutlery nice and clean. The tables a little tiny bit on the sticky side. Everything else inside was okay. The food, when I first saw it, I thought, wow, look at the size of this. Bit concerned whether I was going to finish it all. Bit worried that I would be leaving with my tail between my legs with a little doggy bag. But that never happened. And to be honest, I could have managed a dessert as well. But at £15.50, I think for an afternoon, I think I've spent enough money. At the end of the day, I am on a pension, you know. So the burger itself, it was topped with 3 onion rings. They were nice and soft. And wow, when you dipped them into that burger dip, it didn't have to lift them. The burgers themselves, I found, especially the top one, to be a little bit burnt around the edges, which was slightly off-putting. The more you dug into it, the better it got. I wasn't sat there very long before my meal was put in front of us, and that's always a worrying sign for me. The egg, no run at all on it, and I like a runny egg. Normally it's all over my shirt, but that definitely didn't happen today because there was absolutely no run at all. Goujons are the type of goujons that my 5-year-old grandson eats. A bit on the hard side. Again, everything in that burger needed that dip to lift it. And without it, to be honest, it would have been a disappointment. So, on that basis, a mark out of 10 for the Cobbler's Hall down here in Newton Aycliffe, it would be a 7 out of 10 for me. Would I come back? Yeah, I would come back. Nothing wrong at all with the pub, with the staff, just a slight disappointment on the food for me. So, a 7 out of 10 for the Cobbler's Hall down here in Newton Aycliffe in County Durham. If you enjoyed the video, I really would appreciate a big thumbs up. If you want to see more food reviews, every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock, a brand new food review comes out. If you like anything to do with the outdoors, Sunday at 2 o'clock, a brand new outdoor video comes out. So you've got 2 videos a week, every week, here on this channel. If you like anything at all like that, click on that subscribe button. It's completely free of charge. I'll tell you something, it won't be too long before I'm back out again. Cheers.